He's so good, isn't he?
Oh,
listen,
so into that.
This is a really big deal today.
Why?
Because it's your fucking birthday, sweetheart. It's your birthday, sweetheart. Oh, a little speck of eyeliner.
Yeah, and then you're going to smear it and it's going to be like a freaking Indian mark on my face.
I made a wish.
Oh, hope that serves you well.
Long blowjob tonight.
For my birthday?
Yeah, because of how much I love you and I care about you. I thought maybe... Oh, wait a minute. Should I rethink this? Because that's sort of what I was planning for your big birthday surprise. It was a really long blowjob for me. I thought you'd be like, oh, my God, that's amazing.
That's like, I couldn't think of anything more fun for
my God.
birthday.
You're going to be like this. For me? That's for me? Oh, my God. Wow. And then I'll sing happy birthday while you're doing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
And then have Rocco just like shove chocolate up my ass.
What?
I'm just thinking of what could possibly be worse than that.
Would be my dog shoving chocolate up your ass. Great. Well, that's good to know.
Okay.
I was telling you earlier today that I think we've already talked about this, so fuck it. But it was just about like I hate that you have to still be the one that is that I have to go to for sex because it's such a bother sometimes. And I wish that I could like you're such an elegant, extraordinary, aesthetic, powerful, creative, amazing lady. And yet I still have to diminish you by saying, yeah, you're all those things, but
now bend over.
But now bend over and just shut up for a minute.
That's all right.
You're speaking of shut up for a second.
I enjoy it too, you know.
What part? The blowjobs?
I enjoy having sex with you.
I know you do.
Okay.
I know you do.
And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh, I know
I'm
you
not giving it any more than that.
Oh, I know you do. Oh, don't get me started. I know that this is all mainly an act that you love that. So on your birthday, we were talking about you not being able
I
to...
have an uncomfortable face. I can't get it off.
Okay, I'm sorry. We were talking about you not being able to shut up. How did that come up? You were saying something the other day to me.
I'm becoming more self-aware in my old age.
Yeah.
I fucking talk.
You think?
But I think I don't know. I've just been so immature and like
You're not
self-centered.
Immature. You're not immature.
That I don't notice. I'm so fucking. I don't shut up. I'm like at meetings with people and I'm noticing. Like I'm so interested in life. No, here's what I think it is. I think I need more time. Like I've said this before, but I always say it and I never change it. Like I don't hang out with girlfriends and talk.
That's what it is. That's what
I think that's what it
say.
is because I'm just fucking doing shit all the time.
Yep.
And I don't have any sort of like recreation time because blowing you is not recreation time for me. Where I get to sit and talk with my fucking girlfriends.
Right.
And like, and just like, so then I'm in a business meeting and I'm like, and then, I know about talks. And they're like, at first they're really interested because like, you know, I'm talking and I'm, you know, or they're faking interest because I'm in their room, whatever it is, they seem interested. And then they start going,
Yeah. Well,
and then I'm like, and then like I'm going, wow, they're like, want me to stop talking, and I'm like, oh, but I feel like I have truckloads.
Wait, are you
and
thinking
truckloads of ideas and communication to give?
Are you thinking in your head, I can't shut up right now, and I know they want me to shut up, but I still want to keep talking.
Yes.
Is there some part of you that knows
absolutely.
that
it's not some part of me, it's all of me.
that
I know
it's time
exactly
to
what's
shut
happening.
up, but the truckload is like, dude.
No, but
it's still unloading.
It's backing up. It's still unloading. I'm like, but wait, there's much
It's
more.
like the cement trucks. There's still like a line of them behind you. There's people like, nope, there's still more.
Yeah, like remember, this is weird, but that one time when Story was like a newborn and we drove up to our friend's wedding and Big Sur.
Oh, right, yeah.
And he had like a poop explosion.
Yes.
He was an infant. He was like, I don't know.
Just a few months.
Weeks old.
Yeah.
And we had to pull over. I took off his diaper, picked him up, and poo was just coming. And then I had to switch diaper, put another diaper, and it just was
like
coming,
a soft serve. You had to keep putting a cone under
and
it.
And then I had to, it was like 3 or 4 diapers worth. It just
I
kept
remember that.
coming and coming and coming.
And
that's how I am.
You're just shit, continual
I'm
shit.
just shit. But
Just
like,
continual shit.
in there's some gems of good ideas and
Always.
interesting communication. But
Always.
fucking hell.
None of it is shit, actually.
And then I decided I'm starting to write a book, and it's awesome because I can just talk and talk and talk by way of my fingers, and there's no one there to seem disinterested or shut me up, interrupt me. I'll be on a plane for 5 hours.
And so here's
You're
Jenna.
always more interesting to yourself.
Here's Jenna at 3 a.m. with her bright, very lit computer.
We did that joke last podcast.
I know, but it's
that?
still funny. It's still funny to me because you still have so much to say. So it's called a callback.
Yeah.
Well, here.
But anyway, that's something I've really noticed about myself lately. Let me keep talking about it.
The funny thing was while you were talking about the whole thing, I was like, yeah, she kind of made the point a few minutes ago.
Do you know on my report cards, every report card was lovely girl talks too much. Wonderful to have in class. Sweet girl talks too much.
Mine too. And if you watch the podcast, you realize that your talking doesn't even have a comparison to the fact that not only do I talk more than you, I talk louder than you.
Oh,
And
that
so-
I've noticed.
So I'm just a shrill, loud, Jewy cacophony of noise continually in this podcast mixed with Jenna gems. So everyone's going to be like, yeah, okay, Jenna, but still, we've watched some of these podcasts, but they're,
You're funny.
yeah.
I like listening to you most
you.
of the time. Except when you're talking about like stupid fucking sports shit. And God, man, that is just boring. I'm happy you're interested in it, but God, there's nothing more boring than listening to you. And you were just talking with Moo right before we started about, I don't even know, some guy on the fucking Colts or Broncos or shit and what his favorite team. And
That's
some
amazing
guy
that
with
she-
a weird name.
That she got it right? It was the Colts, the Broncos, and the Eagles. We were talking about Donovan McNabb from the old days, and my wife, if my wife will do a thing, because I really like the Lakers. I don't talk a lot of sports, but I am into sports, and I love the Lakers. A big Lakers fan, grew up in LA, and so my wife will fall asleep. Literally, she's not trying to, but if I get started talking about a Lakers thing, okay. Well, listen.
No, carry on. There's men who are.
No, I don't. Fuck it.
I will drink my tea.
No.
The ladies will go clean their nails.
No.
Ladies will go clean their nails, and I'll drink my tea. And the men are going to be into this. No, keep going.
No,
This is this is the men part of the podcast.
I don't have anything I want to talk about with
Go.
this. I don't want to have anything. I don't actually want to say anything. One of the things that I was wanting to mention that came up the other day was
How
when.
bad you are at emailing. Oh, is that what you were not? Oh, you weren't going to say that? Oh, sorry.
What
What
the
were
fuck are
you
you
going to say?
talking about? What do you mean?
You're the worst communicator in emails.
What? Why?
Do you read the email before you respond? Because your responses, like 85% of the time, it's as if, did he read the email?
Is that true?
There's an email we
Is that
got.
true? Do
A
I do
business.
that?
Yeah, Moo, you email him. Right? Yeah. Uh-huh. Says yes. Computer says yes.
What do I do?
Right there.
What do I do?
So we got an email yesterday about a meeting we're both having together for a business thing. And you're like, and it's in the subject line, says meeting with so-and-so, the person's name. You respond back. Who exactly are we meeting with? Read the fucking subject line, motherfucker.
Listen, sweetheart.
And then it'd be
No,
like,
wait.
okay.
There's more than just who's in the email. I see that in the subject line we're meeting with someone.
Did you though? Or are you just saying that right now?
I'm saying that right now. But the point is that there is more to it. Like, what is that person's position within the
Well,
company?
then say, can I have some information about the person? Not meeting with Joe Blow. Who are we meeting with? Yes, we're confirmed. Who are we meeting with there?
I'm a slow typer, so I like to keep it really brief. And also,
Stupid
wait,
is different
Stupid.
than brief. Or like, we'll get an email, I don't fucking know, like from the business manager about something. And then your question is querying something that is in the email answered.
maybe it's
It's amazing to me. I mean, it's like, and then I get embarrassed because it's always on an email that we both, it's like family business or family email on something. And I'm like, oh my God.
do you ever
it's
get that embarrassed? Like the one of the
And I
worst
start
things.
mocking you in the reply all.
I know you totally mocked me to all the business people.
I did.
I know you threw me right into the fucking bus. Do you ever have that thing where you get like embarrassed for each other, but like in a way?
No,
that's
I think
like,
you get embarrassed for me more. I've seen it on you. You get like, you're trying to be encouraging, but you're like, oh God. Watching me do something I don't even know.
I'm trying
and then
to.
I'm like, fucking asshole, don't be embarrassed by me.
I'm not embarrassed by you ever. I'm trying to think about what that is. That sensation of like, you care about the other person. Oh, like I was listening to an interview last night, and it was with an actor, and he was saying he hates going to movies or premieres that his friends are in because he's embarrassed for them, but not because it's bad. See, it's because he cares so much about them. He wants it to be good.
So he's worried it's not going to be good, and then he
gets anxiety.
Because what if it's awesome? What's there to be nervous about?
I get it.
Like if you just find what's right about it, what's there to be awesome about?
I'm not
what's there to be awkward about?
I'm not embarrassed about anything of you. I get like
I need chocolate.
Actually, I'm not. This one is. I feel like I'm not.
No, I've seen you get flop sweat on my behalf. But it's been when I'm doing something fun.
Like what?
I don't know. I'll be on set filming something, and you're like,
no, that's not true. That's not true. Never while you're filming something. I don't have that. That's not true. Look at your skeptical eyes. Look at your skeptical eyes. Look at those. Look at the narrowing of the eyes.
I'm like, you've been at a taping of something I'm doing. You probably don't think it's that funny or not up to par of what I should be doing or what I can be doing or the writing's not good enough. And then you're all like, there trying to be supportive, but you're like,
no, not at all. At least not that I'm going to admit on camera.
I know.
At least not that I'm going to say on camera.
I just like,
no, that's not true.
don't you know I see it all?
Yes, you do. You see everything.
Then don't come.
No, that's not true. That's actually not true.
I'd rather you not there than like this.
Oh, fuck. This is so fucked up and awkward right now.
You're like holding your armpits.
You've done the same thing. Okay, let me tell you about one.
All right.
I once did an episode of Dharma and Greg, and it was a particularly wordy scene. And I got I had done some other scenes on. I played three different.
You fucked it up bad. That was embarrassing.
I had.
If you're gonna come be on my show, get your shit together.
No, I got nervous. It was nothing to do with shit together. I got nervous because it's your show, and I was like your husband, and I was like, are they casting me just because I'm your husband? And there was a big scene, and I got blank on the character, and so it was a whole set of people, like with extras and producers, and they had to close it down and make everyone leave, so Chuck Lorre, the creator of the show, could talk to me through it a little bit. And believe me, you had that like as if you were...
Well, yeah. I mean, listen to what you just said.
As if you were wheeling me through Disneyland and I was in a wheelchair with spit coming down my face. That's how you looked. As if I was like...
It's kind of how I felt.
As if I was the guy that went on stage to do a comedy set in... That's like... I was like, does anybody ever know about it? Don't do that. I'm not. I'm
Don't
not.
do that.
I'm not. No, I was saying.
We got the point.
Well, if you're not gonna have
Stop
any time
now.
if you're embarrassed for me. Okay, so I'm not. I was only doing that to push.
We got
buttons.
the point. You fucked up.
Yeah, and you had embarrassment face.
Yeah.
You had embarrassment face.
Okay, let's say you're on Touch, kicking ass.
Yeah.
You want
Yep.
chocolate?
Just a little bit of chocolate. Go ahead.
Kicking ass on like Touch with Kiefer Sutherland. You were brilliant on that show.
Yeah.
What if I show up because they're like, oh my God, we want Jenna to come play this role of some cop or something, right? Mm-hmm. Or some chick at a warehouse who sees something go down and has a clue about the boy and is like, ooh, I know something. This could be a clue.
Right.
And I show up and and I'm supposed to have like a New York accent.
Was I supposed to have a New York accent?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying if I had a role and I had to do this.
But why is the explanation so fucking long?
Because I'm a talker.
You're giving like
established.
You're giving fucking backstory. You're like, and I was born in New York in 1978, and I really enjoy.
And she has hemorrhoids.
I really like the Pixies, and I have hemorrhoids, but I only went to the doctor twice, so it's not for sure that it's hemorrhoids here. Just tell the story.
And I was like, hi. They're like, and action. I'm like, yeah, I saw something. And like,
just bad acting.
I just sucked. Like I just for some reason couldn't get the New York accent, and then not being able to get the New York accent made me do bad acting, and you're just standing there going,
I wasn't doing bad acting. I went blank on the lines.
It's comparable. I'm just giving an example. Moo, can you have me a napkin? I got like tears running down. It's in that drawer behind you at the very end. Like my nose is dripping, my eyes are watering.
Do more of the bad acting. I like that. Oh God!
I saw the boy come by.
I got hemorrhoids.
Oh, is he special? This spiritual? I didn't. Am I part of something?
What is this character? Who is this character you're doing? It's like a Southern New Yorker.
That's what I'm saying.
What's it called? You got the last word wrong. You were like,
and that's all we're gonna say about that.
That's all we're gonna say about that.
No shit. No.
Okay.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You would be sitting there going, "Oh my God, is Kiefer here today? Oh my God, oh my God." There's no 20th Century Fox executives around, are there? Like,
okay. Well, listen.
You would be like flop sweating into your Orthodox Jewish character's wardrobe, and your things would have blown off.
Oh.
Just saying.
Oh my God, honey. That fucking makes me laugh. I feel like you get embarrassed for me as much as I get embarrassed for you. And I feel like it's a two-way street.
I just want to know when you are embarrassed for me, because I feel like you've gotten embarrassed for me at times when I'm like, I'm doing something that I think is awesome and I'm kicking ass, and you're like sitting there embarrassed.
Same here. Same with me. Like I'm talking to your girlfriends and I'm charming.
You're not supposed to be there when you're talking to my girlfriend.
I'm being charming.
Yes, I'm embarrassed because
they're
I'm like, I have
enamored.
a husband that won't fucking leave.
They're enamored. You have all these cute girlfriends and they're enamored by me. All of them, every one of them. And you get totally embarrassed for me. And I'm like, why would you get embarrassed for me?
Same thing of you flirting with some chick and you're like, flirting. And you have no idea. She's embarrassed for you because you have a wedding ring on.
Yeah.
And that goes completely, you missed that point. And you think that they're enamored when she's sitting there going, hey,
I have a good flirt story. I have a really good flirting story. Okay. No, you're great. You're in great shape. So me and Jenna one day with some other friends went out like really far away from our house on, I don't know what the fuck we were doing, but we went into an ice cream store. Just listen to my story. You were there. You'll remember it in a minute. We went into an ice cream store. And I walked in
the valley.
No, but it was really far.
It was deep valley.
It was far. I'm not saying it was out of state. It was just far from our house.
Yeah, okay.
It was in the middle of fucking nowhere. In no neighborhood we had ever gone to as a couple ever before. And I walked into the ice cream store and there was a cute girl behind the counter serving ice cream. And I walked in and I started.
She now follows us on our Instagram. By the
good.
way.
I hope she knows this story.
Yeah.
And I started flirting with her. She was really a cute blonde girl and had a great face. There was something about her that reminded me of something, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. There was some familiarity about her. Familiarity about her. Familiarity. And I was flirting with her. Jenna
was getting the napkins.
Something like that. And
I hadn't fully entered.
And then Jenna came in and said,
"Hi, Gina. My cousin works here. It's my cousin that I love. I have 4 cousins, a boy and 3 girls from the same family. I'm super close with 2 of them.
Jenna's fucking cousin. I was flirting with Jenna's cousin. Yeah. Had no idea. I'd never met her before.
And he was like, like his butthole just.
Oh, I felt so fucking weird. I was like, yeah. It was like the Trump comment about how sexy his daughter is, like the weirdest, stupid. I was like, oh, your cousin. And
awkward.
She has that, Jenna, your maiden name is Butala. She has that Butala cuteness. Both your cousins are cute.
I know, we're all cute.
You're all cute. And you have that, she had that Butala cuteness.
We're sweet and kind. We have like my dad's side of the family and my mom, but they're from my dad's side.
Yeah.
And because our dads are brothers. And the Butelas, it's the Croatian, and we're friendly people, and they're sweet and cool, and that's why I adore them so much. And we grew up together, and yeah.
So I flirted. You used to have a friend that had, she was a dancer, and she had one of the great asses of all time.
The curly hair girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that girl used to give me a problem because she was a dancer and she'd wear little tiny like leggings or shorts and she had like such a supreme ass that I used to feel so fucking dirty and horrible because every time she'd come in the house, I'd be like, that ass. And then I think
You were like 22 years old, so you were.
I was in the throes.
Well, you're no different now.
There was even more of it. And then there was one day you went on tour with her somewhere.
We went to Japan.
And you took photos and all these photos, and there in your photo collection there was
It wasn't on my phone at that time.
No, it was on the photos. It was on your, like a roll of photos.
Oh yeah.
There was a photo of her flashing the camera with her ass, like she had.
Well,
like,
we were in costume.
No, an ass photo, like a straight out pull down the pants and do like that you had in that roll.
Really?
And I looked at that thing about 100 times behind your back.
Oh really?
Yes.
That's so funny.
I totally was the perv who would be like, get out that camera roll, and it was like it wasn't really graphic. It was just her butt, but I was like, that ass, and I could like actually was like that
Did she
ass.
have underwear on?
No, it was that ass.
Why would I take a picture of her without? Were we just in the hotel room being stupid girls
Yes,
at like
stupid
21
girls.
years old? Be like, ah!
Exactly that. Actually, it was on a bus, I think, or something like that,
No.
or a hotel. Maybe it was a hotel.
Yeah, we weren't on a bus in Japan.
Honestly, I don't remember the surroundings. I just remember the ass. It's just like a really great ass. So, happy birthday.
Thanks. I feel so great at 98 years old. It's a really, we're trying to figure out what to do tonight.
How many minutes are we right now, Moo, on this birthday?
I just want to say something.
Yeah, say something.
Can I ask you about another situation that you have
Whoa.
with your fluid scheduling?
Oh, what? Yeah. What's wrong?
You don't fucking keep appointments. Everything is kind of written in pencil for you. And you don't stick to nothing. And you're not consistent. And you're not consistent with the kids either. Like, we have a rule: no fucking TV during the week. And Friday nights only. And then I go out of town and I call to check in. He's like, yeah, they're watching Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Yeah, they're watching, and it's a fucking Tuesday.
I'm a free spirit, and I don't like to be bound by rules or appointments. I'm not going to allow my insouciant nature to be stopped or oppressed by appointments and people expecting to meet me or emails that say who's in them and who I'm meeting. I'm going to come and go as I please, and I'm going to do it my way.